Steven wanna see the vision.
You never mix feelings with the business.
I'm in business.
What's up, bro? MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
The Western Conference Finals, Game 4. The Minnesota Timberwolves have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Spurs. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. One team with its back against the wall. The other with a chance for a spot in the finals. Can it go to a Game 5? We'll have to see. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the side. You look at the Spurs. Greg, they're on the ropes, but I think they're playing for pride tonight. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, where's your head at? Are you ready to start that summer vacation, or are you determined not to go quietly?
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He is joined by McDaniel. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. And it's MP in at the point. MP passes to Edwards. screen by MP. Sinks the triple.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from three.
Vassell outside. Pass to Sohan. Fires from deep. Rebound, Minnesota. And this is a team that, quite frankly, has been incredibly impressive so far in the postseason, with only 3 losses to date.
And to get to this stage of the playoffs and only have 3 losses is really incredible. But they can't get carried away knowing that the job's not finished.
And that one misses.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you'd expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
Jones, the pass to Wembanyama. Gobert with the block. Here's Edwards. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Edwards got 5.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
McDaniels against Johnson. On the basket by Jones.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I had a chance to talk with the Spurs head coach. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. You can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Pass to Sohan. Now, here's Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards. Vassell, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Pashi. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 4. Jones with it. Now defended by MP. Here's Wembanyama. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And the dunk by MP.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. And timeout is called by Craig Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Barnes, he's checked in. And so, MP will bring it up for Minnesota. 3-point lead. Excited about the win on Thursday.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Harrison Barnes is out there with Zach Collins. Then there's Keldon Johnson. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Here comes MP, and he gets it to go. MP's got 10.
Wow, look at the creativity from that young man. MP putting on a show with the handle.
Pass to Branham. Barnes outside. That shot off. Towns with the defensive effort. MP inside. 10 points for him. He can't get that one. Kicks it out to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, here's MP. Tight defense on him. Spurs trail by 5. Over to the wing. Pass to Branham. Outside Collins. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Rudy Gobert is checked in for the Timberwolves. And here's Barnes for 3. Connects from three-point range. 5 points in the game.
With that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. 2 distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs.
Towns sets the pick for MP. And MP throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He had 34 points and a couple of boards as well. And he was tremendous again. He is playing as well as anybody in the league. He is a must-watch. And we're on the call tonight, guys.
Thanks, David. He took command, and Greg really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take control. But then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
I think he's got to find the appropriate balance between not forcing it and not settling.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
MP rattling the rim.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. MP really making a difference here.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Minnesota also making some changes. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. And Mike Conley subbed in for MP. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. Vassell outside. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Alexander Walker. Towns with it. Defended by Sohan. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Jones against Conley. Jones in the post. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama, a screen on Conley. Jones, no luck. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Conley's shot is off. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Jones, the pass to Sohan. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Wembanyama, deadly inside.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Gobert the screen. Conley with the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. Great look, but off the mark.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. Buries it from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
It's stolen by Gobert. And so it's MP making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've managed to keep this game very competitive. And despite the crowd's attempt to distract them, they've really stayed focused on closing this thing out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was distracted. I would be impressed to see this series end on the road. Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. They're 0 for 3 in the series. Kenny, what should they do to stave off elimination?
They got to take a long look in the mirror and figure out which vacation spot they're going. In other words, they're toast, Ernie.
Listen, I don't need to break out the crystal ball to tell you how this ends. They have to white flag up, and the season is on the clock.
A lot of metaphors there, but I get the gist. Speaking of toast, what do you prefer on toast, Kenny?
Jam, no butter.
Shaq?
Jam, jelly.
What's the difference between jam and jelly, Shaq?
I have no
jam
idea.
don't shake like that.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Front court spots filled by McDaniels and Towns. Edwards is out there with MP. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. A nice shot by Sohan.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Wembanyama with the rebound. San Antonio trailing here. Ball's knocked loose. And here is MP. He's got 16. Gobert with a screen on Johnson. Out to Edwards. Edwards cashing in from outside.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Jones looking for an opening. And it's Vassell in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer. Vassell's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Here's Pachi, and MP throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Johnson outside. Here's Vassell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves leading by 4. MP outside.
I see him.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
What a tremendous finish by the young MP. This guy does exactly what it takes to get the contact drawn.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garza's checked in. And that one misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And the shot goes down. Jones has got 7 points.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
MP against Jones. MP outside. Unloads. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds in the game. Johnson's shot is off. Minnesota in the lead. MP inside. Johnson's there. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And Jones has it in the corner. Good on the triple. He's got 10.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
The drive by MP. The rebound by the Spurs. Knocked away. Pass to Jones. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 4th rebound in this one. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Several teams changing it up here. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. The Timberwolves trail. We've got Barnes, and it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. MP looking around. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Daniels is checked in for Mike Conley.
Number 3, Jaden McDaniels.
The Spurs shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Off target with his 3. The Timberwolves shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
The 3-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group